everybody, and welcome back to another flip of my Fauxbonichi journal. When we left off last, I finished off this page. If you didn't see my last video, I will link it below if I remember to. This was at the end of our beach trip from August, and this is starting September. I didn't even mention this before, I'd started using tabs on the side of my books. I didn't, and I think I have said this before, I didn't used to like to have anything sticking out beyond the edges of my book. That just goes to show that after you watch certain styles for a while, you can grow to love them, because I wanted everything in a straight line. Nothing was, sticking out, nothing kind of jumbled up looking. Now I love it that way, so, go figure. So anyway, I'm going to try and finish up this book, and then I will actually be, after I do this, I will be in my current journal, which will be amazing because I have been like a year behind in my Fauxbonichi flips for probably 3 years. So anyway, enough rambling or I'll never get through it all. So here's my Labor Day page. I actually really didn't do anything, stayed at home. Stopped at Michael's, or went to Michael's, and got some distress inks, some, what are those called? Watercolor crayons? That was what I was trying to think of in my last video. Remember when I said this right here? That was what that was, watercolor crayons. This beautiful card I got from Kylie at Kylie Koo Studios. She had done a YouTube video about how she made them, and she inspired me, and I immediately, as soon as I got done with her video, went and made my own. Nothing like that, of course. And I mentioned it in my comment to her on YouTube, on her YouTube channel, and she and on my YouTube channel, I had a little contest that, I gave some of those away. Anyway, so she said she would like to have one. So I sent her one, and by return mail, she sent me one of her lovely cards and some, some stamped things and a couple other things that she did. But anyway, I just love, love, love her card. She actually sent me a couple of them. Well, actually, here's the photo of what she sent me. So anyway, just love that we got to exchange some happy mail. And then I got out my paper punch and punched the edge just to kind of make it look pretty. I have a few paper punches that I looked for and looked for and looked for, and now I rarely use them. Isn't that usually how it goes? Another little tag that I stapled with my recently acquired tiny attacher. Just some more pages. I attached this with tiny attacher to its pieces of fabric that I got from somewhere on Etsy. I don't remember where. Love this cute little owl. It's a picture of my back deck. And I also, I'm not sure if you can see this, and I'm sorry if there's a glare. It's really dark outside today. It's rainy and yucky, and so everything's just a glare. I made this little heart. It was like heart stickers, and I just put one on each side of a paper clip. Hopefully I'm in frame and you can see that. Sorry if not. Then this is 9/11. I just looked online and found some things that I had not previously seen, and just some information about it, things that I'd never seen. I didn't even know about this monument. I don't know how that can be, but I didn't. So anyway, I just wanted to make a notation of some of the things I didn't know about previously. And then just some more stamping. This was a really cute ATC coin that somebody sent me, and I cannot remember right now. Shoot, I'm sure it's written on here somewhere, and I apologize if you're watching and I didn't say your name. It's not that I don't love it, I just can't remember, and I actually do not see it listed on here. Anyway, moving on. I love these little stamps. They're like these little patchworky looking stamps that I got a while back, and every once in a while I bring them out and use them. I really love the way they look. This was a 5 on Friday. That's why it's got unusual things on here, because that's what the prompts do. They get you to use unusual things. Here I am trying to use up some letters, stickers on some sticker sheets. I still don't think I finished either one of any of those pages. 6 favorite things to display. That was one of the prompts. So mine were lanterns, mercury glass, which is what I have on my mantle most of the year, seashells and beachy items. And that's what I have in my guest room. I have a whole wall of photos and beachy items. And then my kitchen, I have patriotic stuff, which I don't show here, and kids' art. There's some more showing. That's what my art table normally looks like, pretty much all the time, which is actually my 7-foot long dining room table, and every inch of it is crammed full of junk. I need to get some kind of organizational skills going. So here is first day of fall. I have a leaf stamp. I punched that out of some jelly prints I had made. This is a stamp that I got from, can't think of the name of the place, but anyway, all I did was stamp this and then color it with colored pencils and I think some gel pens. Here's another little tag that I made and added some little fabric to the end and just stamped it on there. And then I did these little bees, and I tried to make it look like they were flying and writing that. I'm not sure if that comes across well or not. This is a stamp, the green, I stamped just like partial bits of it around the edges. It was some leaves, and then I drew these little flower viney looking things. Just using up a bunch of stickers, another leaf punch. Oh, this is where I had some trees cut down in my house. If you're a member of the Fauxbonichi Journalist group, you've already seen all about this because I think I talked about it for a long time. But so here's the before and the after. Not on the same day. This was actually taken a year before, but you can see the before and the after where all the trees are gone here in the middle, and some on the side that you can't even tell. And this is them all stacked up, ready for the guy to come pick them up. And oh my goodness, I got through this pretty quick. So this is the end. My mom actually had come over and spent the night, and we went in my town, downtown. It's got a historic area, and we went down there. We took this, I printed this off the internet, a walking tour of downtown, and we went and saw all of these places, and just walked around, had a nice day, had a nice lunch, and then I made this journal card and just documented what we did that day. And that is it. Oh, and I made this little pocket too. So I am done with all my journals except the one I'm currently working in. That's amazing. So anyway, if you hung out through this whole thing, I really appreciate it. Would love if you would leave me a comment. If you have any questions or whatever. If you just want to say nice things about me, I appreciate that. If you don't have nice things to say, don't say anything at all. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much. Bye.